Hi, my name is Alberto Mendez, and this is my project research planning, harmonizing form and function, the disconnect between aesthetics and ergonomics in eco-friendly furniture. The challenge of the problem of the project is IKEA's contest aims to develop sustainable wood products that enhance everyday life, focusing on ergonomics, functionality, and eco-friendliness. This research focuses on the current disconnect of ergonomics and aesthetics currently occurring in the eco-friendly furniture area. This looks to create an understanding of an existing midpoint in eco-friendly furniture in order to develop a line of products which can be sustainable, comfortable, and good-looking, creating an overall more balanced and harmonious project. The main objective is to develop an understanding of design which effectively creates a framework for which harmoniously and effectively integrates aesthetics, ergonomics, and sustainability, resulting in better user satisfaction. Secondary objectives include analyzing existing products, identifying customer preference, evaluating materials, and design exploration. The hypothesis is eco-friendly furniture designs, which are able to successfully and harmoniously integrate aesthetics and ergonomics, will result in higher user satisfaction than designs which tend to focus more in one aspect than the other. The variables are ergonomic design qualities, aesthetic appeal qualities, user experience, material use in eco-friendly furniture, and an understanding of context of eco-friendly furniture design. The sample delimitation is eco-friendly furniture enthusiasts, not just people who currently buy eco-friendly furniture, but people who are interested in furniture, sustainability, and furniture aesthetics separately. Instead of only focusing on market buyers, this approach looks to research preferences of both current and potential buyers, creating a greater overview of human factors and experience regarding eco-friendly furniture. This sample is considered to be a non-probabilistic sample as we will be deliberately choosing the participants of our tool based on the characteristics mentioned before. The methodology proposed for this research is human-centered design, an approach which meets human needs, capabilities, and behaviors first, then looks to create a solution in order to accommodate such needs. Human-centered design has a series of steps in order to correctly ensure the application of different methods of research concerning human factors. First of all comes framing. This is the stage where we decide the problem definition. After that comes our research. Research is conducted through the use of different methods, which as a whole make up our methodology. Next comes synthesizing. Research gives us raw data, and through a synthesis, we are able to accommodate and see the stories and information we can interpret from this set research. Conceptualizing allows for the creation of various and different solutions, which address the problems found in our synthesis. At this stage, we are looking to come up with as many different ideas and concepts as we can. Prototyping is the stage where we can create a model for one of the ideas which seems best in the conceptualizing phase. Finally, piloting is the stage where a more refined version of the prototype is implemented or tested in the real world to ensure its viability. The tools to be used can be separated into qualitative and quantitative data. Qualitative data is that which deals with elements that are often related with personal experience, thoughts, and more conceptual knowledge. Meanwhile, quantitative data is directly related with numbers and can be subjected to a statistical analysis. In this case, we will be using a semi-structured interview, which is an interview where there are open-ended questions and there is room for extended responses. However, the scope and format of the question limits the manner and ability of the participants to expand on their own thoughts. The objective of this interview is to collect personal insights into customer preferences and the aspects of ergonomics, sustainability, aesthetic design in eco-friendly furniture in order to identify key factors which may influence purchasing decisions and experience in the current market. Then we have a non-participant observation, which is a research method used to conduct a visual research. Observations are usually divided into two domains, structures and environment, and behavior and interactions. This specific observation will be conducted in both domains as we will require insights and findings on the way people feel about ergonomics and aesthetics. The objective of this observation is to assess and understand the impact of eco-friendly furniture on user behavior and interactions, and the way aesthetic and ergonomic components influence the way people engage with activities at any given moment, all without the observer's participants. Then we have the quantitative data tool, which is a survey. A survey is a data tool where we are allowed to access people's opinions in a numerical or quantitative terms. In this specific case, we will use customer preferences and satisfaction regarding topics of sustainability, ergonomics, and aesthetics. The objective is that by employing numerical values and data, the survey will provide a manner to quantify customer opinions. opinions regarding the aspects of ergonomics, sustainability, and aesthetics in the realm of customer preference. This will enable the analysis and synthesis of data, which will directly impact the ability to extract meaningful insights or findings regarding design strategies. The techniques for analysis and synthesis, just as the tools, are divided into quantitative and qualitative. To create a quantitative analysis, we must gather all data collected from the quantitative tool, in this case a survey, and with the help of technology, organized it in cases of different graphs, such as a bar graph, pie graph, or line graph. Once the data is organized, we can create insight findings or inferences, which refer to the information or data patterns which can be noticed through the exercise and provide us with information. Meanwhile, a qualitative analysis requires researchers to develop an approach, followed by the identification of patterns and the definition of areas of opportunity. In this case, we have two quantitative tools, and through the identification of different topics on our data, we will be able to gain insights and findings on areas of opportunity, specifically related with the impacts of ergonomic, aesthetics, and sustainability posed on human factors of behavior, interaction, and environment. Through this, how can we interpret these results? The interpretation of results comes from turning findings into insights. In this process, we look to arrange information in a more conceptual way, such as a mirror board. This allows us to fully process information in a correct manner. In the example of an interview tool, one should look to highlight key phrases which will arrive at the interview. These key phrases then allow us to create or interpret interests or necessities. After arriving there, one can follow up with key challenges or opinions that arrive at from each interview. This will allow for the interpretation of opportunities. After completing this process, one can more clearly understand the information provided by the interview, finally turning findings into insights. This process as a whole allows the researchers to have a better understanding with enhanced relevance and a better focus on impact and the reasoning behind it. The development of solutions is a part of the process which occurs after interpretation of results obtained in the methodology. After understanding results through insights, the researchers must pose a problem question which better communicates the problems found in the research to the problems and the objectives of the investigation as a whole. With the problem question clear, researchers will look to prioritize areas of opportunity, which allows for the selection of the most relevant aspects to solve the problem, statement, or challenge. Once the relevant aspects are selected, a series of ideas should be developed. Through the tool of a simple brainstorm, we look to create simple ideas. After that, we put together simple ideas and turn them into compound ideas. These ideas should be more complete and relevant to answering the problem question. Once a list of compound ideas is created, we must look into the ideas which have a better chance to actually be completed. For this, we will look for ideas which are desirable, feasible, and viable with our current partner organization. Once a compound idea has gone through a feasibility check, prototyping is next. One must create a simple iteration of the idea, and through this process receive feedback, which will give us the ability to fully develop the product. The feedback on this phase will later allow for a pilot, which is very close to the actual version of the product. This is the version that is to be tested and tried gradually in small samples, and then to receive even more feedback, and finally arrive at a finished product which is ready for launch. On my learning reflection, I feel a deeper look at human-centered design should be looked. While the methodologies explained vastly, there are certain details I felt were overlooked due to the time of the class. Human-centered design, in my opinion, is not only a methodology, but a way of thinking, a way which puts humans at the center, not from a perspective only as the one only showed in class. User experience and psychology should be more present for a better understanding of human-centered design. Human-centered design poses a bigger questioning and debate around the current and past designs which are overtly complex and ignore the basic design principles such as affordances and signifiers. However, this is a very complete course which does bring out the very best out of the time spent in class. I had a really good time. I feel very prepared to develop a research project like the one I was given. With the application of different methods and the analysis tools we were given in this course, paired with my interest and context regarding the industry which was selected, I feel very capable of conducting a successful research which would provide resourceful insights and solutions to problems like the one which is posed. I feel very comfortable with my understanding around the methodology of human-centered design, and the ability to employ different methods which come with it.